You know those moments when life throws you the most unexpected curveballs? Well, meeting your twin flame while you're with your soulmate is exactly that kind of cosmic surprise. And boy, does it shake things up. Let me tell you, this situation comes up more often than you might think, and it's one of the most transformative experiences a person can go through. Think of it like this. You're peacefully sailing along in your soulmate relationship. It's comfortable, it's loving, it feels right. Then suddenly, bam, your twin flame appears, and it's like someone just turned your spiritual volume up to 11. Everything intensifies, colors seem brighter, emotions run deeper, and you're left wondering, what on earth do I do now? Here's the thing, there's no one-size-fits-all handbook for this situation. It's messy, it's beautiful, it's challenging, and it's incredibly sacred all at once. Still, let's try to understand what's really happening on an energetic and spiritual level when these powerful soul connections collide, and how these divine dynamics play out. You know those moments when the air gets heavy right before a thunderstorm? That's exactly what happens energetically when a twin flame enters your life while you're with your soulmate. It's like the universe turns up the spiritual volume, and your soulmate becomes the first to notice this cosmic shift. Picture this. You're going about your daily life. Everything seems normal on the surface. But something subtle yet profound is happening beneath. Your soulmate starts picking up on changes you haven't even recognized in yourself yet. They might say things like, "You feel different lately," or "Something's changed in your energy." And here's the fascinating part. They're absolutely right. Think of it as if your soul is a radio frequency that's been tuned to a specific station for years with your soulmate. Then suddenly, your twin flame appears, and it's like a powerful new frequency begins broadcasting on the same channel. Your soulmate, being spiritually attuned to you, becomes the first witness to this energetic interference pattern. The soul always knows what to do to heal itself. The challenge is to silence the mind, as Caroline Myss once said. This perfectly captures what happens during this phase. Your soulmate's soul inherently understands what's happening, even if their conscious mind can't quite grasp it. The intensity of this energetic shift can manifest in various ways. Some soulmates report feeling a sudden, unexplainable distance, while others describe it as watching someone they know intimately slowly transform into a slightly different version of themselves. It's like watching a flower slowly open its petals to the sun. The change is subtle but undeniable. Here's what makes this phenomenon so remarkable. This awareness isn't just emotional or psychological, it's deeply spiritual. Your soulmate's recognition of your twin flame's presence happens on a soul level, far deeper than conscious awareness. It's as if their soul has a built-in twin flame detector, sensing the profound energetic shift that occurs when your other half enters your orbit. Remember, this isn't about your soulmate losing something. It's about them witnessing your soul's awakening to its highest frequency. Just as a mother can sense when her child is about to embark on a life-changing journey, your soulmate can feel when your soul is being called to its ultimate spiritual evolution through the twin flame connection. This spiritual sensitivity isn't a curse. It's actually a beautiful testament to the depth of your soulmate connection. Only someone who truly knows your soul's frequency could recognize when it begins to harmonize with its twin flame counterpart. It's like they have front row seats to your spiritual transformation, even if that view comes with its own emotional challenges. Remember to honor this awareness they hold. Their ability to sense this shift isn't just coincidence. It's part of their own spiritual gift and role in your journey. You know that beautiful moment when autumn leaves transform from green to gold? That's exactly what happens when a soulmate relationship evolves after a twin flame's arrival. It's not an ending, but rather a magnificent transformation that follows nature's perfect timing. Let me share something profound with you. When your twin flame enters the picture, the universe doesn't demand that you sever ties with your soulmate. Instead, it orchestrates one of the most beautiful alchemical processes in spiritual relationships: the transformation of romantic love into something equally precious but different in its essence. Think of it like this: your soulmate relationship is like a caterpillar entering its chrysalis phase. What seems like an ending is actually a rebirth. The love doesn't disappear. It metamorphoses into something new and equally beautiful. As one wise soul once told, the heart doesn't know how to stop loving. It only knows how to love differently. This transformation often unfolds naturally, like water finding its level. Your soulmate might gradually step into the role of your greatest cheerleader, confidant, or spiritual ally. It's fascinating how the universe works. What we often fear will be a devastating loss becomes an unexpected gain. I've witnessed soulmates become the most incredible supporters of twin flame unions, creating this magnificent triangle of spiritual growth and understanding. Here's the magic that few people talk about. When a soulmate relationship evolves into friendship, it often becomes even stronger than before. Without the pressure of romantic expectations, both souls can fully embrace their authentic role in each other's journey. It's like finally finding the perfect frequency on a radio. Suddenly, everything becomes crystal clear. Every relationship in our lives is a reflection of our own relationship with ourselves. As spiritual teacher Marianne Williamson reminds us, this evolution isn't about losing love, it's about expanding it. Your soulmate might discover that supporting your twin flame journey becomes part of their own spiritual purpose. Remember this truth: some souls come into our lives to be bridges, not destinations. Your soulmate may have been the bridge that prepared you for your twin flame, and now they might be transforming into the wind beneath your wings, supporting your flight toward your highest spiritual potential. The key is to remain open to this natural evolution. Don't force it. Don't resist it. Just allow it to unfold like a flower opening to the morning sun. Some of the most beautiful friendships began as soulmate relationships that transformed after twin flames' arrival. This is the universe's way of showing us that love never truly dies. It only changes form, like water transforming from liquid to vapor, yet remaining essentially the same. Trust in this process, dear souls. The love you shared with your soulmate isn't ending. It's expanding into something even more magnificent. Imagine standing on the shore, watching waves crash against rocks, sometimes gentle, sometimes fierce. That's what your soulmate experiences emotionally when your twin flame enters the picture. It's a symphony of feelings that deserves our deepest understanding and compassion. You know what fascinates? The incredible depth of emotion that soulmates experience during this transition. It's like they're experiencing their own spiritual awakening, but through the lens of letting go. Think about it. They're not just dealing with typical relationship challenges. They're processing energetic shifts that touch the very core of their soul. Your soulmate might experience waves of confusion, moments of intense connection, followed by periods of inexplicable distance and a deep, soul-level understanding that something cosmic is unfolding. The emotions your soulmate experiences aren't just surface-level feelings. They're experiencing what I call soul echo. Just as twin flames share a divine connection, soulmates share a deep, energetic bond that makes them particularly sensitive to these spiritual shifts. They might feel everything from profound loss to unexpected joy, sometimes all in the same day. The pain of letting go is nothing compared to the pain of holding on to something that isn't meant for you anymore. As one spiritual teacher wisely noted, your soulmate might instinctively understand this truth, even as they navigate through their emotional storm. Their soul knows what's happening, even when their heart is still catching up to this divine understanding. Let me share something remarkable I've witnessed. When soulmates are supported with love and understanding during this transition, they often experience their own profound spiritual awakening. It's as if your twin flame's arrival triggers a domino effect of spiritual growth that touches everyone involved. Your soulmate isn't just losing a partner, they're being initiated into their own journey of self-discovery. Remember this: supporting your soulmate through this process isn't just about being kind. It's about honoring the sacred role they've played in your journey. When you provide them with space to process, when you listen without judgment, when you acknowledge their pain while remaining true to your path, you're participating in a beautiful act of spiritual alchemy. Think of it like this: your soulmate is learning to dance to a new rhythm, one that requires them to move from leading to supporting. This transition, though challenging, can become a powerful catalyst for their own growth and evolution. They're not just witnesses to your twin flame journey. They're active participants in this grand cosmic dance of souls. Picture a grand cosmic tapestry where every thread represents a soul connection, every color a different type of relationship, and every pattern a divine purpose. This is how our soul contracts work: intricate, purposeful, and perfectly timed. You know what's fascinating? Your soulmate relationship isn't some cosmic accident or a placeholder until your twin flame arrives. Think of it as a sacred preparation ground, like a spiritual boot camp that's essential for your soul's evolution. Here's something that might blow your mind. many souls actually arrange these relationships before incarnating. It's like cosmic choreography. Your soulmate agreed to be part of your journey, knowing they would play a crucial role in preparing you for your twin flame encounter. They signed up for this. They chose to be the ones who would help shape you, challenge you, and ultimately prepare you for the intensity of a twin flame connection. Remember what the ancient spiritual texts tell us. When the student is ready, the teacher appears. In this divine dance, your soulmate is often your first spiritual teacher in matters of the heart. They help you develop the emotional muscles you'll need for the Olympic-level spiritual athletics that twin flame relationships demand. I've observed something remarkable in my practice. Soulmates who come before twin flames often have specific soul assignments. Maybe they're here to teach you about boundaries, or help you heal your abandonment wounds, or show you how to love yourself first. It's like they're cosmic training wheels, helping you find your balance before the twin flame shows up and asks you to ride through the spiritual equivalent of the Tour de France. The timing of it all is exquisite, really. Your twin flame doesn't show up until you've learned certain lessons with your soulmate. Think of it like leveling up in a spiritual video game. Each level, relationship, preparing you for the next, more challenging one. The universe doesn't make mistakes with timing, it makes appointments. Here's a truth that often gets overlooked. These soul contracts aren't just about romantic love. They're about spiritual growth and evolution. Your soulmate might have agreed to help you learn specific lessons, raise children together, or create something meaningful for the world. And when that contract is complete, the universe orchestrates the next phase of your journey. The beauty lies in understanding that everyone involved, you, your soulmate, and your twin flame, are all playing their perfect parts in this divine orchestration. It's not about better or worse, earlier or later. It's about perfect timing and perfect purpose. Each relationship serves as a stepping stone on your path to spiritual awakening. Remember, dear souls, when we zoom out to see the bigger picture, every relationship becomes a sacred piece of our spiritual puzzle, perfectly placed by divine design. Well, let's wrap this up with some soul-warming thoughts. When your twin flame arrives while you're with your soulmate, it's not about choosing better or worse. It's about understanding that different soul connections serve different divine purposes. Your soulmate might have been the exact teacher you needed to prepare you for your twin flame's arrival. How amazing is that? As a rule, the most successful transitions happen when everyone involved approaches the situation with gratitude. Your soulmate connection wasn't a mistake or a placeholder. It was a sacred part of your journey. Each laugh shared, lesson learned, and tear shed with your soulmate helped shape you into the person who could recognize and handle the intensity of a twin flame connection. And you know what's really magical? Sometimes these situations create the most beautiful soul families. I've seen soulmates become incredible friends and supporters of twin flame unions, creating this amazing circle of love and understanding. It's like the universe has this brilliant way of rearranging relationships without necessarily ending them. Remember this: There's no right way to handle this situation. Trust your intuition, lead with love, and keep your heart open to the possibilities. Whether your soulmate remains in your life as a dear friend or takes a different path, honor the connection you shared. After all, they helped pave the way to your spiritual awakening with your twin flame.